Hey guys, this is part 2, continuation from the last reading about this Warlock who is in competition with a Divine Feminine. Okay, we've got Injustice, the Five of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse, a Warlock, okay, who is in competition with the Divine Feminine. We've got Libra and Leo energy. We have a legion of demonic spirits that are being dispatched to attack you through people around you. Theft magic, someone is out to take something that is yours. This could be love, money, energy, etc. This is just a recap, okay? Be careful, someone caught in or dating you is dealing with a lot of energetic burdens and dark entities. And we've got sex magic. Someone is doing sex spell work on you to win sexual control over you. Public eye, so you are being watched by multiple people who don't have your best interest at heart. We've got toxic fixation. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. And if you get these people out of your energetic field, 101, they start to have withdrawal symptoms and you are moving on past those who have issues with you. It no longer matters to you. And power transference, they just want your power. You have either given up your personal power or someone has taken it from you. So time to take that power back because you are in control, okay? They don't want you to be in control. There's something surrounding, trying to make you seem or look that you are out of control and you need some sort of assistance around you to help you. So this is very, very a manipulating type of energy and you don't even have to have had a sexual encounter with this masculine. He will manipulate his way inside your energetic field and he works with like spiritually transmitted demons. He works with sex demons, okay, and somehow he will gain access to your energetic field either with or without your knowledge, and for a lot without your knowledge, to do some sort of womb magic to stop the Divine Feminine from manifesting or to stop the Divine Feminine from reproducing. 222 on the clock there. They want this power from Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, okay? Reckless magic. Someone is out of control and doing anything to any and everyone they want without having remorse because they've been doing this for a very, very long time. Seen as like a psychic vampire also. This type of person could put you under psychic attack, okay? Family curse. Someone is using magic to place generational curses on you and your family. So tied. You are so tied to someone and finding it hard to release this connection. So this could even be linking to an ex who has gone to a warlock for some sort of help to get you back to them. But then this warlock has then become obsessed with this Divine Feminine and attacking this Divine Feminine. Someone is trying to negatively affect your health either physically or mentally. And if you have animals, pets, dogs, cats, for example, yeah, 333, they're the type of ruthless warlock who will find your pets, okay, and, well, we've got Queen of Wands in reverse. So there's a witch doing it with him, a dark witch, Jezebel type of energy. We've got incubus type of energy, succubus type of energy, and they will drain your energy dry. So you shrivel up like a prune. Yeah. They're also the type of masculine and feminine who, dark witches and warlocks, who've done that much dark spell work that they're sexually inactive themselves. And they could be losing their own sexual attraction really quick. And this could be why they feel the need to steal someone else's energy because they need that good energy in order for them to look physically beautiful to other people. Yeah, they're an absolute nightmare. They could even be seen as a couple. Okay, they could even be seen as a couple and work together. But they are dream snatchers. Also, 444, dream snatchers. You could be laid down, okay? You could be dreaming and they will invade your dream and snatch the good things out of your dream, out of your dreams. They're probably going around, you know, again trying to take control, but this could be you, divine masculine, this could be you, divine feminine, trying to take back control of your own life. Okay, we've got Cancer energy, Leo, Libra energy, and we've got the Ten of Swords. These hexes and curses are now being returned to sender. Ace of Cups. The cup's always empty, and that's why they want to take something what you love, because they want your cup to be empty too. So this witch and warlock are now an empty vessel. The Sun card in reverse, they're now an empty vessel. They're getting weaker and weaker because they need access to your energy. And this is what it is. If they don't feed, yeah, we've got black magic here. If they don't feed off your energy, they will die. They will literally die, and that's why they need to do these energy swaps, and that's why they always need a divine masculine or a divine feminine or child or children and animals, divine animals to feed off, because they will die if they don't. They will die. Ace of Cups. Usually, the Ace of Cups in a lot of tarots, the cup's full and overflowing. They're empty. They're empty. They're actually physically, mentally and spiritually weak for the amount of black magic they've done. So that in the Sun, in reverse, they've sucked the light out of so many people. It's unbelievable. They have sucked the light out of so many people. It's unbelievable. And we have the Palace of Cups. They have the Palace of Cups. And I'm getting divine masculine, divine feminine. Love flows through you. And the depth of your love and the depth level of your love and understanding, it's deep as the ocean floor, like it goes down to the ocean floor. So a lot of mental, physical health and a lot of health attacks. We've got the Page of Coins in reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Page of Coins in reverse. This masculine, this King of Wands in reverse, has never actually, although they might have like a job, yeah, they've never actually worked hard at their job. They're one of these where they just seem to get away with everything, and I mean absolutely everything. They seem to get away with absolutely everything, because as soon as somebody latches onto who him and his missus or Jezebel type of incubus succubus energy is, he will suck the light out of them too. Because I've done this a lot. Absolute nightmare of a person, and as soon as they latch onto you experience nothing but nightmares. Palace of Wands, will find out where you live, okay? So they must be working within where they can just like literally hack into your account, something like that. They could probably go to these karmic readers, and karmic readers will say, well, he or she looks like she's got a good energy source, latch onto them. We've got the Six of Cups in reverse, very childish, also extremely childish, extremely childish. Nightmare of a warlock who's getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Oh, we've got reversal magic. Someone who has done magic work on you is now working to reverse the magic to right a wrong. That's not good enough, okay? And regardless, even if they do some reversal magic, the thing is, the Most High has seen absolutely everything. The Most High, because death is among them. Death is among them. We've got Scorpio energy, snake, okay? Bad investment, and then we've got another warlock. Wow. So we've got another warlock. Queen of Cups in reverse, you know, she wants to pretend she's a Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay? But she's an emotionless person. Very emotionless. So a lot of dark witchy warlock type of energy. Do you know what the mad thing is about these people though? These cults or covens. They're all passing money around to get like hexes and curses done. They're all doing some sick, sinister things, you see. And they don't think about the repercussions of their actions, because they hold no love in their hearts for anyone around them. You know, not even no love for the mother, the father, no love for their siblings, no love for their own animals or pets, okay? No love. Eminem, bitch, you get no love. They hold no love. They don't know what love is. I think they've never experienced it, because quite possibly some of these could have grown up with a dark witch or a warlock for a mother and a father. So they've just copied what the mother and the father was doing. So I'm getting that maybe a lot of these people have not had a very good role model in their life. So I am, got white candles going, I've got the candles going, so I am working, and I've got incense, okay? I'm working to try and reverse some of this, if I can, what's going on down to people in my collective, okay? I'm giving that up to the Most High, okay? I'm going to transmute that back into peace, love and light. Completion. The energy work done against you is done, it's over. The spell has been broken. So while these people are out there doing hexes and curses, there's people like me who's trying to work to break hexes and curses, and as soon as these frigging low rank cranks know that a hex or a curse has been broken, they're back at it again, conjuring up more demons, targeting somebody else and doing it to them. But some of these people could actually have money in their accounts from doing dark spell work. With energy work, cleansing and prayer, what they did to you will be sent back to them, wrapped in a bow. And it's made me think that when I got a shower yesterday, I mean, I have had a quick shower today, but I mean, like, when I got a shower yesterday and I'm trying to cleanse myself, and I was praying in the shower to the Most High, okay, and asking Archangel Raphael to help me heal, and, you know, like, calling in the angels to help me heal and while I'm like washing myself and stuff. And then I go to sit on the sofa, wrapped in my towel around my head, and my laptop's there, and there was a white feather on my laptop. What? Just randomly. 1515, randomly placed. Oh, let me go get it. I think I still got it. I don't know. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh. Look. So I'm in the shower, I'm trying to do cleansing, I'm trying to pray, you know, to heal, and obviously some prayers for others, right? And then that was just there on my laptop, just placed there. And obviously it was one of the first things I went to, because I was checking on my channel, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. And I was like, but I haven't got one of these feathers in my home, so there's no way it's travelled by air. One of the angels has left it there. So I'm going to put that in there. I cannot believe that. So yeah. The spirit of death is among them. And the sad thing is about these dark witches and warlocks who just don't learn the lesson is what they are conjuring up, okay, and working with, you know, trying to send the Grim Reaper energy, you know, death spells and stuff like that, when their time is finally up in this physical world, the Grim Reaper is going to come collect them, okay, drag them down to hell, okay, and every single demon and devil, what they've been conjuring up, deity, dark deity, all stuff like that to send towards people to attack, is going to be torturing them for thousands and thousands of years in hell. But the thing is, because these are devil worshippers, alright, who don't believe in the Most High, which is a shame, don't believe in the Most High, but when they find someone who they know is divine, they will latch onto that energy, you know, and try and suck the light out of the eyes. But when the light comes from the Most High, we will always be replenished, and we will always be made whole again. And we'll always continue to turn that knowledge into wisdom and have a depth to us which not many people possess on this planet. Now that is deep. Sunshine magic. The light will be illuminated on your situation. What is done in the dark will come to the light, but they don't want it to come to the light. But if you're a light worker, then, you know, they've lost any divine protection. They've lost any divine protection messing with this shit. Okay? The soul tie's been broken, which is great. They like to feed off other people's pain as well. Like, you see this like it's in reverse and he's smiling, but it's, you know, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, that can be like nightmares. Okay? And they smile. Oh, look, he, she, having nightmares. Oh, I can hear him screaming out and stuff. Oh, ha 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 ha. Six of Cups, childish as and I mean childish as fuck. And when I say 1919, when I say childish as fuck, I mean childish as fuck, right? These people could be 20 odd, 30 odd, 40 odd, 50 odd, 60 odd, and they've still not grown the fuck on up. Upheaval. All they want to do is bring about upheaval, you know? And a masculine or feminine energy who's nothing but a dark witch, Jezebel type of energy, they'll be able to persuade them to go against someone on their behalf. Secrecy. They could be linking to a secret society. Recuperation. They could be in recuperation now. Or if this is like a past reading, like presently they're in recuperation, or this could still be going on down around your divine masculine, divine feminine, then they're going to need to recuperate. They've got love. Because they can't stop you from loving. They can't stop you from loving from your heart. They can't stop you from refilling your cup because their cups are always empty. And some of them, again, they don't understand the depth of your knowledge, your wisdom, your love and understanding. They don't understand it. So this is people, witches, dark warlocks, who are very shallow. Shallow Hal wants a gal. Very shallow minded. Very shallow. Shallow Hal wants a gal. Choice. They chose to do this, okay? Maybe they're going in recuperation to reevaluate their life choices because time's running out. Some people don't want to see you settle down. Some people don't want to see you settle. They want to see you all het up. Nightmares, anxiety, sleepless nights, pacing around, stressing. And they're deliberately, these female parasitic energy vampires, dark witches, yeah, they will suck the edge off you. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, if you're going through something like this where they're taking your energy off you and stuff like that, you may feel yourself rapidly aging, because that's what they do. And they all roam around looking real young and youthful. I swear, it wasn't that long ago I had a real youthful glow. I look quite young for my age. Now I look about 60 million years old. Fact. Honestly. Love block spell. No way. Someone does not want you to be happy in love. They don't even want to see you love yourself, which is a shame, because these are the type of people, witches, dark witches and warlocks, they don't even love themselves. And anyone loving on themselves, they hate it. But I don't see how these dark witches can love themselves from all the wicked ways. But you know what? These wicked warlocks, these stupid bloody warlocks and stuff, they love a wicked witch. They love it. They love it. They love a wicked, malicious, wicked witch. So they can both be really wicked together, have a good laugh, but their cups are always empty because they don't know what true love actually is, or real love actually is, because they've never felt it before. They might have felt like they felt it, but that was all through spell work. You know, lust magic, love me spell, all that stuff. They should just use Cupid, because they're being too stupid. And that's why they're trying to do a love block spell, because they know, divine masculine, divine feminine, you've got a good heart. So use the cleansing and restorative powers of sea salt to remove negative energies from your body and herb. So getting maybe a salt bath or some salt scrub. Getting some scrubs. Because some of these people, even if they do pack it on in and think, you know what, I'm not going to spiritually attack him or spiritually attack her anymore, they will move on to the next victim. Trust me, they always need a victim. A lot of these could be narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths. They always need a victim. They need victims. They will literally, again, if you've got a dog or you've got a cat, you've got rabbits or anything, they will take that dog and they will probably end the dog's life or the cat's life in order to get at you, okay? Yeah. If they don't end the dog or the cat's life, if you let this dog or cat out of your home, your flat, wherever you are, and one of these dark witches, warlocks, get hold of that, and if they don't weed the cats and dogs, for example, they will infest them with fleas. So some of you might know what I mean, like if you've let your dog out or your cat out and you just fleed them and you know the fleas are gone because you've checked and you've just given them the treatment, they can go on out, yeah, come back later on and then they're infested with fleas because they're doing demon magic, they're conjuring up demons. Infestation demon, that's what it is, because they want to infest you, they want to infect you. So they work with diseases because they're nothing but a bloody disaster. Their full life's a disaster and they want to turn your life into a disaster just like them, they're disastrous. They want to turn your full life into a disaster. Maybe these, with the Strength card and the Ace of Cups in reverse, maybe these love spells are getting weaker and maybe the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine is seen through these love spells because you wouldn't have to do that. Yeah, look, Two of Swords in reverse. And we've got another King of Cups, look, he's staring at his cup. So lots of star signs involved in doing this. Lots of star signs involved. Because look at the light. Toxic fixation. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. And even if you are single, so you could be in a relationship or what, yeah. But even if you are single, look, there's a dog. What they're willing to snatch and infest with demons, alright, and leader or what, alright. Even if you are single and you have a child or children, they see that light, and like if you even are on your own, they still see that light and they still want to suck you dry, but for some strange reason, they could have like a lot of materialistic things, but they're still looking at the cup because the cup's empty. So no matter how much they take, they're always going to be empty. They can come in, steal more, take more money, more love, more energy, but they're still empty on the inside because they've got something wrong on the inside of them. They're an empty vessel. Madness. Madman. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The dangerous low vibrational. Extremely low vibrational. And I know this. Tell you why. Because I'm a high priestess. The dangerously low vibrational. Extremely low vibrational. This is energetic burdens, yeah? And they want to send people, knock on your door, you know. You could be like, oh, I'm skint today, you know, I need help with this, that and the other, or what have you. They just want to have you left out in the cold. They want you to be in absolute poverty, scrambling around for scraps, where they've got money in the banks from stolen stuff, yeah, but they've got no love in their hearts. So some of these people may have a lot of money in the bank through stealing, or a lot of wads of cash where it's not even hit the banks because they're doing dodgy dealings, yeah. So either way, these people could have a lot of money, but they've still not got love in their heart. They're a set of fools. Because they're bringing so much injustice, and anyone who's working on their own independence and financial stability, you know, showing off their skills, their strength, you know, maybe even starting their own business or doing their own business, they hate that. We've got the devil card in reverse, and then the moon card in reverse. It's because they are not willing, divine masculine, divine feminine, not willing to bow down to the devil, not willing to submit, but these are. And that is their choice, and that's why they don't have love in their hearts. That's why they don't have love in their hearts. This King of Cups here will even attack little boys. He's jealous of any little boys, you know, who's been chosen by the divine to be a messenger. He's jealous of Jesus. This masculine here is jealous of Jesus' gifts, skills and talents also, because he's never going to ever create as much of a legacy as Jesus Christ. Ever. Ever. He's jealous of Jesus, so these are jealous Jesus friggin' Judas. Judas. These are Judases. Who are absolute nightmares, okay? X could be involved. Link into this group. Jealous of Jesus. Jealous of Jesus. Deep joy. Never going to experience deep joy. They're always, always, always going to experience nothing but deep sadness. Benevolent and in strength. So they're wondering why, and we've got prayer, why is this divine masculine, feminine so strong? And why do they always seem to replenish and regenerate? Because with the benevolence, they're working with benevolent spirits, divine masculine, divine feminine, my collective, working with benevolent spirits, okay? Whereas these, they're working with malevolent strength. And that's why they don't have that divine strength. That's why these group of people always need about 16,000 mates surrounding them all the time, so they can feed off their energy, yeah? Power through prayer, praying to the Most High. I think that's maybe why I mentioned about praying in the shower to cleanse my energy from all these frigging cranks. And then there's that there. Yeah. Sandalphon. So I don't know why they don't start working with the high vibrational ones, you know. I've said this before on my other channel before I shut it down, yeah. Go on a soul retrieval course. Turn to Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ saves life, because the Grim Reaper's on them. Divine Messenger. 3344. I'm only trying to help. I'm only trying to heal. Safety. Again, some of these people could be in these positions and want to make out, you know, get a badge or a lanyard, and we're here to protect, we're here to protect. They're not. They're here to serve their own selfish, egotistical vessels, soulless bodies, what's just nothing but an empty vessel. So Archangel Michael is protecting you, okay? Some of you could be a divine messenger yourself. Some of you could be looking for a divine messenger. Use your intuition. If something, yeah, is telling you that something's not right about a person or people or a certain type of place, or if you feel that you're going to go somewhere today and then something doesn't feel right and you think, you know what, I was going to do this today, but I'm just going to chill out at home or something like that, you know what I mean? Just catch up on some rest or what. Listen to your intuition. We've got Hanged Man in reverse because someone is trying to sacrifice you. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. 9 of Wands are play games, you see. But they don't feel no empathy, compassion or remorse for what they do because they're nothing but a devil in a meat suit. And anyone outnumbered, backed into a corner because they're after your destiny. They're after your good fortune. But they do some sick things to try and get that, which is wrong. They could want to be seen as an empress. I embody all the queens in the deck. These dark witches embody nothing but demonic spirits and dark negative energies. So they don't embody all the queens in the deck, darlings. They really don't. They can't even birth new ideas because they're soulless and they get no inspiration coming to them because they're nothing but dark witches and warlocks. I could grab someone and start shaking them. Honestly, they're nothing but witches and warlocks, yeah? Sneaky, deceptive, Four of Pentacles, mean, possessive. They want to hold on to your energy. Any money what they've stolen, they want to hold on to that because they think that, well, they deserve it. And they don't. An ex is involved. Trying to snatch your dreams. Dream snatcher. So you may need a dream catcher. You may need a dream catcher. Link into a satanic cult or a coven. And this again, it comes up like in readings that if you, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, you leave somebody, you think that, you know, you've been through enough, all they're doing is deliberately tearing you down and being nothing but narcissistic, cruel, nothing but bad intentions, yeah, bringing nothing but conflicts, leaving with absolute nothing, and you feel that you deserve better than this sneaky, deceptive motherfucker. They will go on off to some sort of church, 3737, some sort of church, some religious place of worship where someone's there who's supposed to be there to help. They're run by devils and demons, you know. They will go and they will sneak in there anyways, or they will know that it's like the Church of Satan or something like that, and then they'll join into something like that to come against Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Why? Because they're petty. Because they're petty, and it's like they want the whole world to bow down to them. It's something surrounding. They want the whole world to bow down to them and to see them as a king or a queen. But they're nothing but dark witches and warlocks who are nothing but Jezebels, incubus, succubuses, devils in a meat suit, who will just get jealous of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine all the time. Someone is jealous of who you are and the accomplishments you've made. Nothing but jealous of everything. They've done that much demon magic, it's unbelievable. Yeah, and it's popping on off for someone else. Using divination tools to pry into your personal life for the advantage, and boom, instant karma. Could have tried to make offerings to marine spirits to gain power against you. Oh my Lord. But who created the world? 39. Who put the colours in the rainbow? And who put the salt into the sea? Who made you and me? who made you and me. If they're willing to bow down to like devils, demons and that of a low vibrational frequency, then why won't they just turn to Jesus? Gabriel, God is my strength, divine messenger. Archangel Gabriel, rebirth. Raphael, going on a rebirth. You could be going on a rebirth. You could be becoming more creative. Okay, so you could have had writer's block or something like that. And Archangel Michael is your strength. Archangel Raphael's helping you go for a rebirth every time, you know. Something to do with meditation. Eye of God. Clearing and cleansing this negative energy out of your body. Your mind, your body, your soul. What they're trying to attach to. Okay. Clearing your root chakra. Clearing your sacral chakra. Your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra. That's just someone out there. Your third eye chakra and your crown chakra and any other chakras. Gaining a closer connection to the divine. This could be that they are jealous of your connection to the divine and your inner beliefs. And that's why you are naturally abundant, because of the wisdom, okay? And that's why they're always coming back to steal. Because the more they take, and they take 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 and they want more and more because they're struggling with mammon. Not just Lucifer at this point, yeah, they are struggling with mammon. So pray for yourself. If you have child or children, pray for them, pray for your grandchildren, okay? Pray for their children's children, and pray to break this generational family curse, what someone's tried to place on you. Christ's love, because Jesus loves you. Raziel or Raziel, because Jesus loves you. And it's within your soul purpose to bring some sort of justice, balance, peace, harmony. I've left this world card out, around the world, to bring justice, balance, peace, harmony around the world and help people with their healing, because divine masculine, divine feminine, you are an inspiration around the world. A lot of people become inspired by you and who you are around the world. Safety. Michael, the one who is like God. Safety. You are safe. You are going on a healing journey. Regardless of what these witches and warlocks are doing, benevolent spirits are surrounding you. They are all under judgment for what they've done, okay? It has been noted by the divine. They may feel like, because they're in some sort of secret cult, coven, secret society with what they're doing, that they're going to get away with it. But the Most High is not going to let them get away with it. The Most High is not going to let them get away with this at all. You may feel like they have, and if they have been stealing everything they can from you, and you keep regenerating because the Most High is giving you that abundance. 4433, because the Most High is giving you that abundance. And they're getting their riches and everything through stealing. So it's hardly anything for them to be proud of, and that's why they don't hold no love in the heart, because they're not working hard for that. 4455. Send you peace, love and light.